Pubg Esports made an announcement regarding the OPGG power rankings, which has not gone down well with players, fans, and organizations. Shortly before PGS 7, they announced their partnership with OPGG would include the Pubg Esports Global Power Rankings, which they claim elevates competitive integrity and delivers an accurate representation of teams' performance. The most important part of this announcement was that these Global Power Rankings would play a crucial role in selecting teams for invitations to the upcoming Esports World Cup. This is nothing new. We had the same system with Twire's Power Rankings last year, but there have been concerns with some of the nuances of the OPGG system, with the main point of concern regarding players who have moved their entire roster to a brand new organization. I brought this up a couple of weeks ago in my way too early PGC predictions video where I had this to say. There's a lot of question marks around how this whole thing is going to work, but hopefully during PGS 7 and 8, some of the kinks get ironed out. Evidently, that's not the case. Because in today's announcement, among a few other changes to the system, PUBG announced their core principle that points earned will remain in possession of the original organization, even when the entire roster transitions to a new org. This means for teams such as Falcons or Team Liquid, any points they earned in the previous couple of years under their old organizations are simply gone. This could have massive implications for EWC, considering a team like Falcons could potentially be missing up to 2,000 points. But I think a more egregious example of what is wrong with this core principle comes when we look at what it claims to achieve. Rankings reward team performance as a collective. The contradictory nature of this principle is best displayed if we look at the team that won the Americas series, El Proyecto, or their new organization of Furia. Exactly the same roster, but under the new system, the team that won the Americas series is in 67th position with 1,108 points, while the exact same roster of players that is competing at PGS 7 and 8 ranks in 83rd with 930 points, where they sit among teams who fail to even reach their regional qualifiers. If you combined the points of these two organizations into one, they would sit roughly in 20th place and have a good chance to expand upwards and gather some points at PGS 8, which puts them in with a shot at qualifying to Esports World Cup. However, as it currently stands, their team performance is not rewarded by this principle at all, but rather punished by it. Now, a rule like this can make sense if an organization is required to keep 2 or 3 players as a core of their previous roster to maintain their points, but as it stands, there's currently 2 teams in the top 20 who literally don't have a team competing in the PUBG Esports ecosystem this year. And even worse, it acts as a deterrent for new organizations to enter the space, because why would they want to pick up a team, even one that's performing well, if they can't also take possession of the points that would see them qualify to a tournament like Esports World Cup? I, among many others in the community, really hope that they take another look at this principle and we can come to some sort of resolution before the qualifying phases for Esports World Cup. What did you think when